Wow, fraud case in Nigeria. There's never a day you will open one page of newspaper or whatever that you will not see a fraud case. And the frauds are always in billions of naira. What a country. And they say Nigeria is poor. Meanwhile, individuals are looting and getting richer than everyone else and every other nations. Very terrible. Now, this is a new fraud case now. 2 billion naira fraud. How Nigerian agency, FIRS, top officials, Eteta allegedly diverted funds to her private school. Can you imagine? This Federal Inland Revenue Service fraud now. Yeah? So this lady, Eteta, was a director in this place and was also running a private school and was moving funds to her school. This is terrible. So Eteta ran Short Start School Limited while serving as the head of the stakeholders unit of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Abuja. So Mrs. Ijoma Matilda, a sixth prosecution witness in the ongoing trial of the head of stakeholders unit of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, Emanuela Eteta, has told Justice Giwa Ogumbanjo of the Federal High Court in Abuja how Eteta siphoned and diverted large sums of money meant for stakeholders' assignments to start her private school, Short Start School Limited. So Eteta ran Short Start School Limited while serving as the head of the stakeholders unit of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS. So giving her testimony during a cross-examination on Monday by defense counsel Paul Erokoro, Matilda revealed that the first defendant, Eteta, undertook some stakeholders' assignment and funds meant for the project were traced into her account with the payment narration. So according to her investigation, it revealed that the same funds were sent directly into the account of the second defendant, Short Start School Limited. Can you imagine? So a statement by EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale on Tuesday quoted Matilda to have told the court that the first defendant had paid back 17 million naira of the money diverted. So when she came to our office, we took her statement and we were cordial with her, and she was treated very well with utmost respect. So while she was with us for reconciliation, she started bringing documents, and she also opted to pay back for some reconciliations she could not account for. So she said in her statement that she would pay back the money. I don't know where she got the money from. And so far, she has refunded about 17 million naira, though she told us that she benefited about 5 million from the program. So I don't know the standard practice of sourcing for funds before asking for reimbursement, and it is not within the scope of our investigation. All I know is that she undertook some of the stakeholders events, and we saw that those monies that came from FIRS went directly into the account of the second defendant, and the description was that the assignment was not done, she said. Can you imagine? So according to Matilda, she said the vendors that were supposed to do the event have given their evidence in court and testified that the receipt didn't come from them. So she further claimed that those receipts were given to her by one Daniel, who was the staff of FIRS. So testifying further, she said, we were told he was late and we demanded the death certificate, which was given to us. So we requested for his account detail, and we discovered he was also a beneficiary. So we wrote to FIRS, UBA system spec, and invited everyone involved in this matter, and everything we have here are as a result of our investigation, she said. So after the cross-examination, Justice Ogunbajo adjourned the matter till March 20th and 21, 2024 for continuation of cross-examination. So this somebody who was the head of stakeholders unit of FRS, Eteta, was diverting the FRS fund meant for stakeholders event to her own account, and from there forwarded it to her school account. Can you imagine? So the EFCC is still doing investigation in this matter, and the evidence that EFCC brought forward has proven that this woman has some of those illicit funds, and she has agreed to start pay them back, and so far she has returned about 17 million naira. Can you imagine? Fraud in Nigeria. You can never open a page of news system without hearing about fraud. When are we going to end fraud in this country? Almost everyone now is a thief. And somebody is writing this at the comment section. So what is even happening in this country? Who shall we trust, especially in times like this? That is, it's difficult to. Who are we going to trust? You really can't trust anybody. Trust our mothers, the ones, except the ones that are late, not the ones that are still alive. So I'm saying, how do we continue looting this nation blind and still expect progress and development? At both private and public sectors, it is wanton stealing of resources and mind-boggling corruption. Very unfortunate too. Very, very unfortunate to hear. Ṣé olórí burúkú ní ẹ̀yin people yín ni. With this kind of hardship in our country, you still embezzle our money. God will punish all of you. That's what he's saying now. Everybody is stealing here in this country, in Nigeria. Everybody is stealing. Quite unfortunate. Nigerian money meant for senior political criminals at the expense of poor Nigerian electorate. Business as usual, as elevate to do or die position attained. So oh God. Enokwa 2 billion pay 17 million. Nigeria, who bewitched you? It's told 2 billion is being investigated, only 17 million is what has been returned. This is shameful, as like other men, like those in humanitarian, other women like those in Humanitarian Affairs Ministry and the Police Pensions Woman Kasha. Women are supposed to give good examples to their children so that they will grow up with integrity. But our women in high positions have decided to join the men. Nabijoko, everyone is a thief in Nigerian politics and office holders. Everybody is a thief. Until there is capital punishment for public fund looters. If not, looting will continue. Who will implement the capital punishment? The person that will implement the capital punishment is also in the capital, what do you call it? Capital offense. All of them are stealing. Both the lawmakers, the law people that implement the law enforcement, the executive, all of them are stealing, both at low and high places. So it is a very difficult situation, I tell you the truth. Well, that is what is happening to this woman. The cases have been adjoined. Okay, Eteta now is going to cough out more, but I'm sure she is also going to be indicted because evidence has shown that she actually took those money. So thank you for listening. Now let's have your comments.